There's all the dogs over there with Pen. They're off for their morning run around the farm. So we've had to come over here a little bit early today because the people are here to start doing the tiles. So just got to come and check, because they'll lay the tiles in the wrong direction or something. You know, you've got to make sure they start right at least. It's really early. Well, I had to get up 2 hours early to make sure I was here on time with these tilers. I hate getting up in the morning. It's a bit soupy today. So the plan of action is I'm going to get them to finish off this bathroom walls first, and then I'm going to do the ceiling, and then hopefully get to do the inside tiles, then the outside tiles, and then finally do the bathroom floors. Had all the cement and sand delivered yesterday. What kind of dog did they buy? What kind of dog is that one? A what dog?
Buck dog and bully. Buck dog and bully.
So just got to keep an eye on Gorgie because he's outside the fence. Careful, Pen, he's off towards the chickens. Gorgie! Yeah, he has got his muzzle on. Makes him look like Hannibal Lecter with that thing on. I'm not sure I trust all these dogs around that little puppy, you know. Who knows what they're going to do. Especially Gorgie. Look at him, he looks like Silence of the Huskies. He's completely obsessed with anything small and squeaky. Right, while everyone's calming down, they've put a cage here for the puppies, so sort of keep the big dogs away from it, and they're going to start working in here this morning. Gorgie, you won't leave it alone. Get out. Can't trust a husky. Out. Go. Get. Come on. Out. He's just unstoppable. He's got to be locked out or tied up. Get out. Go. Gorgie is just completely obsessed with it. I don't know if you can trust him or not. I'm worried about it. Anyway, I just don't want any accidents, you know. You reckon the fish like that? Let's have a look then. Looks like they're not that bothered about it. If they wanted it, they would come, wouldn't they? I think Pen doesn't know what she's talking about. She keeps chucking bits of fruit and papaya and whatever in there. Look, it's still there from yesterday, so they can't like it. Look, why is there yesterday's fruit there then if they like it so much? What's wrong with giving the fish food? Pen's trying to like penny pinch, like not wasting the fish food on the fish and giving them bits of fruit and stuff. Gorgie, leave it alone. Chasing a frog around. Can't eat that. So we've got one little problem in here, which is that, well, in order for the tiles to line up with the line on this side, they need to stop here on this wall, which leaves like a really thin slither of tile, which is just too small to cut. I'm trying to decide what we should do. The tile chat reckons we should cut the door frame back, like cut the concrete, but I don't want to do that. I have to get them to come back and like re-render it and make a big mess. And what I'm thinking is, when I get them to come, I'm going to get them to come put wooden door frame. I'm thinking maybe they can just sort of like wrap it around a couple of centimetres, but I don't know if that works. Like it will stick out here, and therefore it's got to stick out here. I don't know. It's complicated. Yeah, when you're doing like your own design, things like that can happen, and just mistakes get made, and you've got to figure out what's going to happen, and trying to visualize the tiles and where do they stop on all sides of the door and how will the wood fit with it. And I mentioned in the last video, I think, how I wasn't planning on building the house now. It was going to come later as we moved to Thailand a bit more gradually, and you know, but COVID came along and sort of sped up all of our plans a lot. Or the same is true of the dogs. So we've got 4 dogs in here now, Bung Bung and Gorgie, and then these 2 new dogs as well. well, their plan was to move into the farm slowly, and then, you know, and eventually maybe in a couple of years' time get a couple of dogs, because they work as a good like security alarm, like they bark at people and whatever. But yeah, everything's happened more quickly than I planned for it. The house is here, the dogs are all here. So someone was mentioning in the comments that if you got more than 2 dogs, that they start acting like a pack of dogs. I suppose that is true. I don't think these dogs are dangerous anyway. This dog's like really small. It's like, it's not a big dog, and that dog's not very big. But yeah, that's a good point, I suppose. I've not thought about that, the way the dynamics of the dogs can change the more of them that we have around. But that's the thing around here, is that there are just packs of dogs around. Like about, I don't know, 800 meters over that way, there's another like load of dogs that live in the road over there. I think over there there's probably 10 dogs running around, and they're not dangerous or anything. No, they're all sort of, you know, they belong to people. They live outside the houses, but they all run around like the street together. I think there's 3 dogs living over that way, and there's some down that way. And well, yeah, the dogs all do run around a little bit together, and they get in their own group, but they all have their own territory, and they all mark the territory, you know, by going to the toilet in different places. And from what I can see, they're not aggressive to each other unless like one goes into the other dog's territory. Then they might start a fight. So that's the thing. So if we don't have dogs in here, we'll have dogs in here, if that makes sense. If you don't have your own dogs marking out the territory around your house, you'll just have other dogs coming in and sort of claiming that territory for their own. Look, Pen's getting something from the shop here. Look, this dog here, right, this is Namtan. It's there's quite a few dogs living up here, like so like all the people's houses here all have dogs, and they all hang around in like a gang sort of thing. And that Namtan is like the boss of the dogs around here, and he's bit Bung Bung before. Bung Bung followed Pen once all the way to here from the farm, and this Namtan bit Bung Bung, so Bung Bung really doesn't like Namtan, and vice versa. Every time we come here, if we stop here at the shop, Namtan always comes to us, because Pen always gives him something to eat. And if Bung Bung sees, he starts barking or whatever. But anyway, what am I talking about? Look, here comes Put with Shabu hanging out the back. Wonder what they're up to today. Yeah, let's see. Namtan always knows he gets like a treat off Pen, so whenever he sees our car. But yeah, I don't like Namtan because he bit Bung Bung, he bit our dogs. I don't like any of the dogs when they bite our dogs. But I suppose it's Bung Bung's fault for coming into Namtan's territory. But yeah, when I first heard about that, I was pretty pissed off about it. Namtan was like on my enemy list. And I had a dream one night that I went to a funeral, and it was Namtan's funeral. That's true, isn't it? I told you that. I dreamed I was at Namtan's funeral one night. Dogs everywhere. Well, I finished cleaning the room out. Pen's having a bit of salad for lunch, and gonna jump in the car in a minute and go off to the paint shop, get some more supplies. Sitting over here at the hotel, I've decided what I'm gonna do with my little like bathroom door frame problem. So I'm gonna let them just carry on with the tiling, finish it however they like. If I'm not perfectly happy with it, I'm gonna do something like they've done here at the hotel, which is just to put like a frame, maybe make it out of wood myself later, and just put it over the outside to match it with the door frame, like an extra door frame that will hide any imperfections in the tiles. Maybe not as chunky as this one here, but something like this. Look, these cats are basically like living outside here now. Oi! What's this cat's name? Loi Jung. I don't know if it knows its own name or not, but yeah, there's these cats keep living right outside here. And again, I think it's because Pen keeps feeding it. So, I don't know, you know, I can't say no to Pen feeding animals because, well, you know, it's like the right thing to do, I guess. But obviously the result is like there's just animals and dogs, cats everywhere. Dr. Doolittle. I've just seen this dog. It's just stolen like a big pork chop or something. Look at it. I wonder where it got that from. It's going to get a hiding if the owner catches it. Just sitting here in the town. Pen's I don't know, she's getting some vegetables off someone or something. I don't know what's going on. A lot of people do that. They'll like, I don't know, grow those vegetables in their farm or whatever, and then they'll advertise on Facebook, and you know, you message them and they'll meet you wherever, like in the town. Right, we're back in the farm. So look, that's Puckin the digger over there. He's doing like the flood channels in the farm next door. So yeah, he's digging that channel along there. It looks like they're doing a bit by hand as well. So that goes all the way down here, and then it goes all the way to the canal. So that channel comes all the way along here, and then it ends up, it goes into their pond there. Though in the rain season, yeah, when the pond overflows, this is all full, and it does, a little bit of water leaks into our farm here, right down the bottom, because it's a bit lower. So I think, yeah, I might have to put a bit of extra soil here or something. Just gone to buy a bit of paint for the inside of the bungalow. So I'll show you what colour we chose. I put up a bit on the wall. We'll see what it looks like. So on the outside of the bungalow, we've gone for like this really light grey colour. It's kind of like a concrete-y colour. I think it looks okay. Pen wanted to put the same one inside, but I'm not so sure. Anyway, we've got this weird looking stuff. Put it on the wall, see what it looks like. You know, when you look at the little swatch, the little patch in the shop, and you think, yeah, that looks right, and then you put it up and it's like... Okay, so yeah, that's not really what we were after at all. It's much darker than I was expecting. I think I've got a picture of the swatch from the shop. I'll put the picture up and you can see the difference. That doesn't look right at all, does it? So much so, I think, mate, if they mixed it wrong in the shop, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just trying to think if I can live with that or not. Maybe we'll just do this one bedroom in that colour. I did ask Pen to buy a small pot with the intention of just testing it out first. For some reason, she's bought the large pot. Never listening, you know, in one ear, out the other. I wasn't going to do that today. It wasn't my plan. But the thing is, what I want to do is I want to paint around all the electric points so the electricians can come back and put the face plates on, and then these are all finished. And obviously, in order to do that, I need to know what colour I'm going to use. So that's why I'm doing that. Right, come on then. Come on, Bung Bung. Let's go down the bottom. We'll have a look. Come on. Carrying on digging that trench out. I didn't know they were coming all the way down here. That's exactly where it spills over. It spills from here into our farm right there. So if they build that mud up, that's doing a job that I need doing, so that's good news, I guess. Yeah, they dug up all the road here the other day. They've made the channel here a lot bigger, and then they've put the concrete pipes like through there. So yeah, look, they've greatly expanded the size of the channel all along here, and they've piled a little bit of extra earth up here, so that's... Yeah, I'm pleased about that actually. That's I think that's beneficial for us. It's quite a nice farm in here as well. It's a bit bushy here and there, but you know, it's fairly well kept, and they cut the grass once a month like we do. I might go and nick a couple of bananas because, well, he can't eat all of them, can he? And I'm hungry, so... Dogs are still here pissing about in the dirt. Whatever you dig, anything new, they've got to go right in the middle of it. Bung Bung, come out. Is he thinking about going in that pipe? Get out of there. I don't want him going down in the pipe. He might get stuck in it or something. Dogs. I don't think he minds. Because I've got this big overhang. It keeps the sun off, which is really great. It keeps the house cooler. But it also stops light getting inside, and so I've got to be careful with not picking colours that are too dark. I think with this I'll just about get away with it. I have to put like a bright light in here though. I think for the rest of the house I've got to get like a lighter colour, like almost white kind of thing. Have it nice and bright in here, and hopefully the tiles, and I think that they do, hopefully they bounce a bit of light to brighten it up in here a little bit. Pen's just come back from the vets. She's got all chicken for the dogs, so they're all having that. Look, that dog there, it's got like a rash thing on its face, and it's even started bleeding a bit yesterday, so we were like, oh shit. Pen, what did the vet say about this one then? Allergy? So what do they give? Medicine or what? They give pills. Right, so the vet says maybe it's an allergy, I don't know. So we've got some pills. Maybe that'll clear it up. Thought I could smell something burning. Look, Pen's gone off walking the dogs and just left chickens on the barbecue. She's mad. If I wasn't here to turn them over, look, they're like gonna burn. Look, it's burning. They smell pretty nice though, I must admit. Look, here they all come, look. That's why you got to have an outside kitchen, because if you burn the house down if I let her cook inside. I saved your chickens. Yeah. You're burning the chicken. They're not burning. It's burning. No, cook. What are you talking about? It's black. I'm not forget. She forgot. What are you talking about? It's not burned, it's totally burned. It's gone black. Look at it, I rescued that. It's just about to be ruined. You're burning all the chicken. Look, here he comes, smelling the chicken from down the canal. Bang, bang, come on! Chicken time, come on! Quick, 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 quick. A naughty dog, come on. Quick, 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 quick.